already feel that it's size on me. I'm getting looked up, down with these big frowns. They already thrown by the size of me. I don't really get tough. Put my goose up, I will not live in apology. I wish you lose love, but truly you suck. Gon' make way for a prodigy.
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this competitively, uneditably.
What?
Falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the
I don't know why I ran out there
like
like that.
picture of resilience. Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. This is what I'm in on industry games. I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'm a good ass, so listen close when I say this. After every feel stainless. I can make a fiend go. Everything I wrote gon' smoke, so dangerous. I can make an Einstein feel brainless. But look on the bright side, hope yield changes. I'ma get it started, please give me a pardon. Cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we made the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get critical, this moment is pivotal. Here to feed the streets that say my influence on
I'm about to actually try to play this.
Devil get behind me. Told you I'm the best, I done said it with my chest. So for real, nobody try me.
Down in the new town, I already feel that it's size on me. I'm getting looked up, down with these big frowns. They already thrown by the size of me. I don't really get tough. Put my goose up, I will not live in apology. I wish you lose love, but truly you suck. Gon' make way for a prodigy.
And I say, one for the money and two for the love.
Bro, like my teammates right there, bro. Like nigga want like what the fuck is your dumb ass doing? You know, let me get fucking shot in the back when he's right there. Like, bro.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
This nigga did not just jump out the fucking window like that, bro.
These niggas different, ain't they?
Bro, what the fuck? Yo, this shit is mad lame, nigga.
Jackson, first play, gonna throw. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Bro, this nigga is fucking sitting, yo.
Second and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, out.
Now Jackson. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about yo, that's the same dumbass game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? That's the same one, bro. To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
That'll be taken in by Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Aaron Donald. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively. And not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Jackson throwing complete there to Flowers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Now play fake here on first down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. The Ravens at 8-4 now in the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
This pass caught by Beckham. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he'll just get rid of it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he will have a Ravens first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better. And if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Andrews. Well, the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the 4th quarter. But here, it's happening early. A definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion of this 1st quarter already. And now after that completion, they're set up 1st and goal.
They'll roll him out
It's so
right.
bad, bro.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble and 2nd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson?
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
At their own 36-yard line.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And space tough to come by there. So he gets medium yard to the 37.
Yeah.
Ready. 2nd and 9. They try the left side here with Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They give it to Williams, running right. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
And the Rams first down.
They run it again with Williams. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 10-yard line.
A give to Williams, running right. And a loose football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered, they still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
They'll try and run for this with Evans. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
You can't put there on his stomach.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now it's Jackson.
They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
And the Rams are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Bro,
Didn't it feel like a pitcher?
Niggas is lame.
3-0 count, right?
You land on top.
What do your coaches always tell you? Get it
Like,
back
bro,
one pitch
these
at a
niggas
time.
are
In this
fucking
case, they tried
ass,
to get it
bro.
back right away, and it didn't work out.
Look at him. Yo, bro, he's laying on the floor. Yo.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now we got a player in some discomfort after that last play, and you want to see. That's quarterback Matthew Stafford. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
This one swung out to Williams.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Bennett now to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is taken in at the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Williams.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again.
Bennett now on 2nd down.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Touchdown!
Kyron Williams
from a yard out.
And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Ravens 7. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They're on the 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw.
And that is caught downfield by Beckham.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson.
They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Come on, bro. Almost had a kilo. Me.
Throwing is Jackson.
That's good.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Hey, middle. Hey,
now Lamar changing the play.
Hey, Ozzie, shut up. Yo. Out.
They'll run with Dobbins. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Return it.
Jackson. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal.
13.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
All the way up top. Got him.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Fuck out my way, nigga. Like, what's wrong with this dumbass bitch, bro? Like, nigga, our teammates are fucking stupid, bro. Coming to fucking shit up under me, bro. Like.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw, Bennett. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
One more wrinkle this joint up, huh?
They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Touchdown, Rams! Cooper Kupp, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now it's Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They go play action with Jackson. That is caught. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 62 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Williams running left. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Justin Madubuike firing across the line there and planning him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Yeah, that is fucking cool.
Off play action. Here's Bennett. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown. And this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball. So let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to
maybe we should try hardcore sometime.
And boy, that sure turned out well for them.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Certainly not what they wanted there. So the football by rule comes out to the 40. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Bennett. That'll be caught. It's caught. And he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Okay.
Throwing quickly out wide, Atwell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw here, Bennett. And that one too wide and incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Powering his way forward. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in a hurry up. Now Jackson on first down. He completes it to Beckham. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And Jackson throwing once more. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Damn, them niggas just left.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man. He was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion.
Like 2 minutes.
Heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Tucker's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Justin Matabike there to bring him down. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 7. Now it's Stafford. Flush to his right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, no surprise. One of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down.
Bennett fakes a handoff, now to throw.
And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Force some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Knocked out another turnover on his ledger.
One score down, here we go.
Nigga, what?
They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
So, that shit he did to Asia Wilson, you okay with?
They'll go for it. Here's Bennett. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down.
I'm had to whoop her in, I said.
Get the football back.
Hold on, that.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Their defense forced the turnover on downs.
I seen that video of him singing that. I had to feel that nigga. This nigga was literally sitting on the table in front of her, leg open, just singing, humping. No, I should like to die. No.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs.
You going
and
to
they
Usher
come up on
concert?
second
Nah,
down.
you better go see Bluegrass or somebody.
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. They find some open field here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
They both just as bad, but Chris Brown got some rap in him. Usher was straight for the league.
Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Different. I'm gonna have to Will Smith his ass. I'm at the Will Smith his ass. Show over.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And it's caught. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to get the lead up to 4. Tucker's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, Those will be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
On 1st and 10, Bennett. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football, so instead of forcing it to the sideline, he should go put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd
That
and
bitch
10.
in here for one reason, bitch, go ahead and get it right.
Bennett now off play action. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
So that is 2 pick sixes he's thrown in this football game. Now you take those away, Charles, it's a completely different situation.
It totally is, but guess what? They have to deal with what they have now, okay? So they can't just mentally go, well, if we hadn't thrown those pick sixes, we'd be okay. Here's where you are. Here's where you're going to battle. But guess what? They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Bennett to the air on 1st and 10.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Darren Warren, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
What's up, my boy?
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
North Carolina tonight.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
That's complete. Left side to Bateman.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. And